You have been chosen, but time is running out. There is a decision made in heaven, and it carries your name. You are not here by chance. You are not listening by accident. Every second you remain here draws you closer to the revelation that will change your life. The final step is near, a step that only the true chosen ones will ever recognize. Why you? Why now? Because heaven has spoken. The seal is about to break. Stay, because before this message ends, your destiny will be revealed. Stop scrolling. If you are here, it is not by accident. You were led to this moment because your spirit has been marked for more. Subscribing is not just clicking a button, it is sealing your covenant with destiny. When you like, when you share, you spread light to others who are waiting for their own awakening. And when you comment, write "I receive" as your public testimony, declaring alignment with heaven's decision. Do not delay. The final step will be revealed only to those who are ready. You have always known there was something different about you. Not everyone sees it. Not everyone understands it. But deep inside, you have felt the pull, the weight, the fire that marks you as chosen. Chosen ones are not ordinary. They are marked by God for extraordinary destiny. Yet the journey has not been easy. You have walked through trials that seemed unfair. You have endured silence when heaven felt distant. You have carried rejection that cut deep, and delays that made you question if the promise was real. But you were never abandoned. Every step, every struggle, every lonely night carried purpose. You have felt different, unseen, misunderstood, but heaven saw you. You were being shaped, prepared, refined. And now everything shifts. This is not another season of waiting. This is not another cycle of delay. Heaven has spoken, and God has decided. The final step is near, and you are standing at the edge of your breakthrough. The moment is divine. The time is now. You are closer than you think. You were never ordinary. Long before you took your first breath, heaven marked you. Long before the world knew your name, God whispered your purpose into existence. You were set apart before birth. You carry divine DNA, and yet the path has not been easy. You have wondered why your journey has been filled with delays, with battles that felt endless, with betrayals that pierced your heart. You questioned, why me? Why so much pain? Why so much silence? Listen closely. Your struggles were not punishment. They were preparation. Every delay was divine timing. Every betrayal was a lesson shaping your throne. Every storm was training your spirit to endure. You thought it was breaking you, but it was building you. Every tear watered your destiny. Every closed door preserved you from destruction. Every rejection was redirection to your throne. You thought it was loss. It was protection. You thought it was failure. It was foundation. You thought you were abandoned. You were being anointed, chosen. Ones are refined in fire. You were not overlooked. You were hidden. Hidden until the appointed time. Hidden until heaven's decision would be revealed. And that time is now. The signs are already appearing. Can you feel it? The shift in your spirit, the unease in your surroundings, the stirring in your soul that refuses to let you settle for less. That is not coincidence. That is confirmation. God's decision is unfolding. What looked like delay was alignment. What looked like silence was strategy. What looked like the end was only the beginning. You were carried through battles others would not have survived because your assignment is greater. You faced resistance because your crown is heavier. You felt rejection because your seat is higher. Heaven has written your story, and the ink cannot be erased. Your destiny is irreversible. The final step is near. The seal is about to break. You have wondered why certain people left your life. You have asked why doors closed when you were ready to walk through them. But heaven knew. Those people could not go where you are going. Those doors would have led you to destruction. The pain you felt was the proof of your preservation. Hear this. You were set apart. You were anointed for influence, for authority, for impact. And the world is about to see what heaven has always known. But there is a condition. The promise is yours, but you must step forward. You cannot shrink back. You cannot allow fear to silence your voice. The inheritance is waiting, but you must claim it. Wealth, legacy, recognition, healing, all of it is assigned to you. But it does not activate in hesitation. It activates in obedience. The divine message is simple yet profound. You are chosen. You are called. You are crowned. Every battle prepared you. Every season shaped you. And now, the world is about to witness your unveiling. Do not despise your scars. They are proof of your survival. Do not regret your delays. They were divine positioning. Do not fear what is ahead. The decision has already been made in heaven. You stand on the edge of breakthrough. You stand on the threshold of transformation. You stand where the ordinary ends and the extraordinary begins. The truth is this: you are more powerful than you realize. You carry more authority than you acknowledge. You have been preserved for such a time as this. And now, God is calling you to rise, to take the step, to walk boldly into the promise, to embrace the destiny you were created for. The shift is not coming. The shift is here. This is your moment. This is your time. This is the revelation. You were never ordinary. You are chosen. And heaven has decided. Now that you know you are chosen, you cannot sit still. Revelation without action produces nothing. You must move. You must act. You must align. The final step is not revealed to the passive. It is revealed to the obedient. Delay is denial. If you wait, you miss the gate. That is why heaven presses urgency on your spirit right now. Start with prayer. Not empty words, not rushed whispers, but focused prayer. Speak to heaven with authority. Declare your identity in prayer. Align your spirit daily. When you pray, you unlock access. When you pray, you break chains. When you pray, you shift atmospheres. Next, declare with your mouth, I am chosen. I rise. Say it when you wake. Say it when you feel weak. Say it until it echoes in your soul louder than doubt. Declarations are not just words. They are keys. They open doors in the spirit realm that no man can close. You must also cut off what drains you. Toxic attachments, destructive habits, relationships that suffocate your growth. You cannot carry dead weight into a living destiny. The people, patterns, and places that hinder you must be left behind. Obedience requires sacrifice. Letting go is painful, but it is proof of your preparation. Align your lifestyle with your calling. Chosen ones cannot live like everyone else. Your diet, your habits, your time, everything must align with destiny. You are not casual. You are consecrated. You cannot afford distractions, compromise, or delay. Every action either builds your throne or delays it. There are practices heaven requires now: fasting, not for diet, but for discipline. Fasting starves the flesh and strengthens the spirit. Journaling, not for memory, but for prophecy. Write what God speaks and watch it come to pass. Sowing, not for loss, but for multiplication. Plant seeds in faith, and the harvest will chase you. Silence in prayer, not just speaking, but listening. In silence, the secrets of heaven are revealed. Serving others, not for recognition, but for alignment. The greatest rise by serving first. Do it now. Do it daily. Do it without excuse. Heaven responds to consistency. Heaven rewards urgency. You cannot delay obedience and expect immediate blessing. Every instruction is a key. Every step is a lock being opened. The more you act, the closer you get to the final step. Understand this clearly. The shift is not coming. It is here. You are not preparing for tomorrow. You are standing in the decision today. Your response determines if you enter. Some will hear this message and hesitate. Some will ignore it, and they will miss it. But you, if you obey, if you move, if you align, you will step into what has already been written. Chosen one, your obedience is survival. Without it, you stay stuck. With it, you rise into destiny. You cannot wait. You cannot doubt. You cannot delay. The moment is now. So pray, declare, cut off, align, fast, journal, sow, be silent before God, serve others. Repeat these daily. They are not suggestions. They are survival strategies. Do it now and watch the seal break. Do it now and watch heaven respond. Do it now and step into the final step that has been waiting for you. There was once a man who seemed forgotten. He was faithful, but still overlooked. He gave his best, yet betrayal came from those closest to him. The very people he trusted mocked him, abandoned him, and pushed him aside. His heart was heavy, his name was ridiculed, and his life looked like nothing but a chain of disappointments. He knew he was chosen, but his circumstances screamed otherwise. Like you, he questioned his worth. Like you, he wondered if the promises spoken over his life were ever going to come to pass. Like you, he almost gave up. One day, he found himself at his lowest, alone, silenced, and forgotten in a place that felt like a pit. The voices around him declared defeat. The walls of his situation echoed with hopelessness. Yet, even in that pit, heaven had not changed its mind. And then, suddenly, a shift, an unexpected door opened. One act of faith, one moment of courage, one divine connection. What looked like an ending became the beginning of elevation. He rose from the pit to the palace, from chains to a crown, from being rejected by men to being chosen for rulership. His betrayal was the bridge to his breakthrough. His rejection was the path to his recognition. His pit was the preparation for his palace. And just like him, your story is not over. You have endured the whispers, the ridicule, the abandonment. You have carried the sting of being overlooked, the pain of being misunderstood. But just as heaven lifted him, heaven is preparing to lift you. The turning point came when he remembered who he was. He chose to believe again. He chose to walk in faith instead of fear. He acted as if the promise was still alive, even when nothing around him looked like it. And the moment he aligned, doors began to open. Like him, you stand on the edge of reversal. The same God who raised him is the God who has chosen you. If it happened for him, it will happen for you. Your pit is not permanent. Your rejection is not your identity. Your delays are not your destiny. The throne prepared for you is still waiting. The breakthrough assigned to you has not been canceled. Do not give up now. Do not walk away. You are closer than you realize. The same power that elevated him is working behind the scenes for you. Every betrayal, every tear, every disappointment has positioned you for sudden elevation. And when it happens, those who mocked you will witness it. Those who doubted you will see it. Those who abandoned you will recognize they were wrong. Because chosen ones cannot stay hidden forever. If it happened for him, it will happen for you. Your pit will not bury you. It will birth you. Your rejection will not define you. It will refine you. Your story will end in victory. The final step is near. The seal of heaven is about to break. You feel it. You sense it. Something in your spirit knows that you are standing on the edge of unveiling. The decision has already been made. Heaven has spoken. What is written cannot be erased. What has been sealed cannot be undone. Your destiny is about to burst into visibility. Your voice will be amplified. The whispers that once silenced you will no longer matter, because your words will carry weight in rooms you never imagined entering. What you speak will pierce atmospheres. What you declare will shift realities. Your voice will no longer be ignored. Your enemies will witness your rise, but will not stop it. The very ones who mocked you will stand powerless as heaven elevates you. They will watch the hand of God move in your favor. They will see doors open that they cannot close. They will see blessings flow that they cannot block. They will watch in silence as your life becomes evidence of divine choice. Generational curses are broken in you. The patterns that swallowed your family line end with you. Cycles of lack, of sickness, of failure, they break in your presence. What held others back will not hold you. What destroyed others will not destroy you. You carry the authority to end what began before you, and to establish blessings for those who come after you. Wealth is no longer delayed. It is assigned. Resources are aligning with your purpose. Opportunities are seeking you out. Connections are being arranged. What you lacked yesterday will be provided tomorrow. What was withheld is now being released. You will not beg. You will not borrow. You will not chase. What is yours will find you. And here lies the surprise. What was hidden is about to be exposed. The things you didn't understand, the mysteries you wrestled with, the promises you could not see, suddenly they will make sense. Hidden enemies will be revealed. Hidden gifts will be uncovered. Hidden doors will open in plain sight. But you must endure the last stretch. This is the hardest part. This is the moment where the weight feels unbearable. The silence feels deafening. The warfare feels relentless. It is because you are inches away from breakthrough. The enemy cannot stop what heaven has sealed, but he tries to wear you down before you see it. Do not break now. Do not quit now. Do not let the pressure convince you that nothing is happening. The pressure is proof that everything is happening. Hear this again. You are unshakable. You are unstoppable. You are unbreakable. Repeat it until it becomes your anthem. Declare it until it sinks deep into your bones. Heaven already calls you this. Now you must agree with it. The climax is here. Heaven's decision is irreversible. The shift is permanent. The seal is breaking. The final step is near. You were hidden. Now you will be revealed. You were silenced. Now you will be heard. You were oppressed. Now you will be free. You were delayed. Now you will be accelerated. Chosen one, this is your time. This is your hour. This is the moment heaven decided would come, no matter what tried to stop it. The world may resist, but they cannot reverse. The enemy may rage, but he cannot erase. Your destiny is untouchable. Your crown is secure. Your breakthrough is inevitable. The final step is near. Stand firm. Believe. Endure. Because the seal of heaven is about to break, and when it does, nothing will look the same again. When you step into destiny, everything changes. The weight that pressed on your chest lifts. The storms that surrounded your mind calm. Peace enters you like a river. Not the peace of the world, fragile and temporary, but peace that anchors you no matter what rises against you. Wealth follows, not just money in your hand, but resources aligned with your mission. Opportunities chase you. Doors swing open. Provision arrives before the need appears. Chosen ones do not chase, they attract. They do not beg, they inherit. They do not plead. They command honor comes. The same people who doubted you will have no choice but to recognize you. The same voices that dismissed you will bow to the evidence of God's hand on your life. You will not need to defend yourself. Your elevation will speak louder than words. Healing flows, not just in your body, but in your soul. The brokenness that haunted you will turn into strength. The wounds that once controlled you will become testimonies of survival. Restoration will touch every part of your being: mind, spirit, family, and finances. Families will be reconciled. Relationships torn apart will be healed. Generational pain will be replaced with generational blessing. Where there was division, unity will rise. Where there was silence, laughter will return. What was scattered will be gathered. What was lost will be restored. And legacy will be established. Your name will not fade into obscurity. Your influence will outlive you. Your children and your children's children will walk in blessings you secured. The ground you break will become the foundation they build upon. You are not just rising for yourself. You are rising for generations to come. But understand this: the benefits are not future. They begin the moment you believe. Destiny is not waiting to bless you years from now. The shift activates as soon as you align. Peace begins now. Wealth begins now. Honor begins now. Healing begins now. Restoration begins now. If you ignore this, if you doubt, if you hesitate, you risk regret. Missed opportunities will not return the same way. Doors delayed may close forever. The sorrow of wondering, what if, will weigh heavier than any trial you've endured. That is why you cannot afford to dismiss this moment. You will rise. You will reign. You will restore. Say it until it lives inside of you. Repeat it until it takes over your language. Declare it until it rewrites your reality. Chosen one, you are not weak. You are powerful. You are not ordinary. You are extraordinary. You are not broken. You are unstoppable. Your destiny is not fragile. It is fortified by heaven. Your promise is not uncertain. It is secured by God's decision. The benefits waiting for you are greater than the pain behind you. The glory ahead is heavier than the weight you carried. And everything shifts, not when you wait for a miracle, but when you believe you already carry it. The benefits are not future. They begin now. The moment you choose to rise, the moment you choose to act, the moment you step into what heaven has already decided for you. Now you know you are chosen. Now you know heaven has decided. But knowledge alone is not enough. You must act. You must step into alignment with the destiny already assigned to you. Every chosen one must follow the path of obedience, and today I give you the steps. First, recognize your identity daily. Begin each morning with affirmations that seal your spirit. Speak over yourself. I am chosen. I am called. I rise today. Declare it until doubt has no space to linger. Affirmation is not empty talk. It is agreement with heaven. Every word you speak shapes the atmosphere around you. Speak destiny until it becomes your reality. Second, cut ties with distractions and toxic cycles. You cannot carry dead weight into a living promise. People who drain your energy, habits that weaken your focus, cycles that keep you bound. You must let them go. It is not cruelty, it is clarity. Separation is necessary for elevation. What you refuse to release will hold you back. Third, commit to consistent prayer and meditation. This is not optional, it is survival. Prayer opens the gates of heaven. Meditation quiets the noise and allows you to hear the whispers of God. 10 minutes a day is not enough. Chosen ones live in communion. Chosen ones build altars of prayer that carry them into breakthrough. Fourth, walk in boldness. Speak as if you are already crowned. Do not wait until the world validates you. Heaven already has. Carry yourself with authority. Walk with confidence. Move as if the throne is already yours, because in the Spirit, it is. When you change your posture, everything around you shifts. Fifth, give, serve, and sow where heaven leads you. Chosen ones do not hoard. They release. When you give, you activate overflow. When you serve, you position yourself for honor. When you sow, you command harvest. Generosity is not loss, it is strategy. What you pour out comes back multiplied. Sixth, guard your thoughts, your circle, and your energy. Protect your mind from lies and negativity. Protect your circle by surrounding yourself with people of faith, not fear. Protect your energy by saying no to what drains you, and yes to what builds you. Guarding your atmosphere is guarding your destiny. You cannot wait. You cannot doubt. You cannot delay. Every day matters. Every action counts. Each step is proof to heaven that you are ready for the final step. Alignment is not occasional. It is daily. Faith is not a one-time declaration. It is a lifestyle. Remember this. Each action moves you closer. Each prayer is evidence. Each affirmation is alignment. Each sacrifice is testimony. Every choice whispers to heaven, I am ready. And heaven watches your obedience. The final step is not unlocked by wishing, it is unlocked by walking. Walking daily in faith, walking boldly in obedience, walking consistently in alignment. Do it now. Do it daily. Do it without excuse, because the final step is near, and when heaven sees your obedience, the seal will break, and the unveiling will begin. You are chosen. The final step is near. God decided. Walk boldly. Rise fully. Step in completely. Your season of hiding is over, and your time of rising has begun.